Hello, it's Stuart. Gold Middle Distance Races, my channel, which I started recently. Thank you for all your support and subscriptions and likes and comments. So we're looking at now at the 1,000 meters. Sebco setting a world record in Oslo in 1980, the first of two occasions that he broke the world record at 1,000 meters. It must be said that Coe's 800 and Coe's 1,000 meter best times have stood the test of time, even in today's, super fast tracks, spikes, training methods, supplements, and everything, modern training techniques. Coe's times 141.73, and for the 1,000 meters, what's the time? 212, his best time. I can't remember exactly, but those two times, even in today's world, are still exceptionally difficult to beat, and he really was exceptional at 800 and 1,000 meters. And as I've discussed many times before, at 1,500 and a mile, I believe that he would have run faster with the right pacemaking. Obviously, with 800 and 1,000 meters, it's only like two and a half laps of the track. They're going to be able to run a first lap of around 50 seconds fairly reliably, and then it's just a matter of holding on. So the pacemaking element doesn't come into it to the same extent as the mile, which is why his times probably are so outstanding. So let's watch this. Let's watch Coe breaking the world record for the first time in 1,000 meters.
World record holder at 800 meters, world record holder 1,500 meters, world record holder at the mile, wearing 32, and the stadium packed to see it. There isn't an empty seat in the house.
So I think that when Coe broke this record, he's the only man in history to hold four world records: 800, 1,000, 1,500 meters and a mile. He had a clean sweep of all the middle distance world records. And when people say how great was Sebastian Coe, and they compare some of the other greats like El Garouge and all the others, none of those did anything like that. So look how fast Coe is running here. Look how quickly they've gone out. 2.5 laps of the track. Look how fast they're going. Woolbeck, the 1983 800 meter world champion, is in there. John Walker, but they've just been left standing by this blistering pace. So I believe that to break the world record he had to run an 800 meters in about 1 minute 45 and then hold on for another 200 meters. Imagine that. I mean, in those days, most great or top 800 meter runners, 145 would be enough to put them on their knees, never mind go on for another 200 meters.
John Walker comes up into 5th place. Caldwell dropping back, and Woolbeck goes 5th now. The leader, Solomon, the pacemaker's dropped out.
So that's it. Look at that. Coe has got to run the last 400 meters all on his own. It's really a time trial. Nobody could live with him over those two distances. Look at the kind of gap he's got there is similar to what he had in '79 when he broke the 800 meter world record. He's like 25 meters ahead, 30 meters. Beautiful running action. Look at the way, look at the size of the stride length. Somehow manages to keep his shoulders relaxed despite the fact that he looks back there. I don't know if you noticed, he had a quick look over his shoulders just to see how far. He's done it again. He wants to see what he's being caught slightly. I think Woolbeck is closing down on him. And he's grimacing. He's looked back about 3 or 4 times. Imagine that has actually cost him 0.1 maybe every time he looks over his shoulder. Woolbeck is virtually dead. Look at him.
In 3rd place, John Walker, and yet another new world record for Sebastian Coe, we believe. It's close.
That hurt. Look, you don't often see Coe do that.
United States, back in 74, 213.9, reckoned to be one of the outstanding world records. And Coe looks around and waits. We believe his time was 213.6, but that's unofficial. There's no public electric timing in this stadium. Coe was looking round, waiting to hear, but he, like us, must wait. He looked very tired coming down the finish.
He's wondering, has he broken it or not? Oh, he knows. Somebody's told him. He's just raised his fist in the air. I feel sorry for people who are too young not to have been around in those days. Of course, I watched it all on the television live. It used to be beamed on the BBC mainly in the evening, and I watched all this. It was a magnificent time for British athletics. So Wolbeck did well to close down to within about 15 metres.
Looking up at the BBC commentary box, we're still waiting to confirm the time. The crowd rise in salute to this young man who now holds no less than 4 world records.
He bent over at the end. He was absolutely shattered. And it's this fact that 1:45 for the, roughly speaking, for the first 800 metres. I believe when he ran his next world record, he ran something like 1:44.5 or something for 800. And then imagine you've got to keep going for another 200 metres. No wonder it's such a grueling, such a punishing distance. Well, that's about it. You know, I'm always impressed when I see Coe's 1,000 metre world records. Now, I believe that Steve Ovett, I did video last night, I think. He broke Coe's mile world record. You know, what an absolutely amazing meeting that would have been to be in attendance at. 1,000 metre world record by Coe, and Ovett breaking Coe's mile world record. So Coe held 4 world records consecutively, simultaneously, sorry. And then Ovett came onto the track and took one of them away. Amazing. Let me know what you think, and I'll be back again with another video very soon. Bye for now.